Oh my days, Theodore Cruz. Hello, good evening, kind sir. Hello, Mr. Cruz. Hello. Good evening. Afternoon, rather. Hello, Amr Shimudu. Hello, Spud. Oh, see. Gunner, much love, kind sir. Aka's already. I'll go through. I'll go through. How's it going, Rossi? Hello, AC. Hello, Naprodupukudinik. Naprodunik, what are you doing here? You're not a football fan, buddy. Buck it off, freak. Hello, Sutton. Hello, Jax. Hello, Henry. Hello, Ivan. Hello, good afternoon. Are you guys excited for a fantastic day of football? We begin with first versus third. My spoiler, of course, has already been done. All the hard work has been put in, and the lineups verify our spoiler. The main thing I was looking for in this game was Emi Martinez starting. He starts. Declan Rice starts for Arsenal. There was a slight surprise with Eze starting on the left. Of course, the same backline as the one that finished the game against Brentford. Still no Gyok. Good afternoon, Clint. But I believe Aston Villa's fullbacks will be the difference today. Their attack and play, a little bit similar, if you remember, to the game against City. There is no chance. How's it going, Johans? No chance Arsenal win this game. So, listen to me very carefully. There's value in both teams to score in this game, but the safest pick, Aston Villa double chance. There isn't a planet where Arsenal win this game. To go to Villa Park, you're going to need a lot more than the lineup that Arsenal have put out. This is a Villa team, of course, that are absolutely flying. I firmly believe Aston Villa will emerge victorious even. So double chance is free. It's literally free, DJ. Like I said, the experts are claiming, and they're not wrong, right? A couple already, they are claiming both teams to score. At 195, I hear it, but for me, Villa double chance is the safer one, because Aston Villa will emerge victorious. So, Aka, Villa double chance, Chelsea to beat Bournemouth. That one for me is guaranteed. Stylistic, perfect matchup for Chelsea, especially with their players coming in. City to beat Sunderland for the Aka. We'll see what will attack singular. Brentford double chance, or both teams to score in that game is Leeds Liverpool to win. Inter to beat Como, or Como plus 1.5. Both will work. Inter will win by only by one goal. And Betis plus 1.5 against Barcelona. Betis didn't play midweek. They're fully fresh. Just one defeat in 17 games. Oh, my MCFC!
Good afternoon, sir. How dare you predict a football team to lose, sir? You have an agenda, and if you get the prediction wrong, they'll call you out when they don't put their own spoilers.
Preach. MC, I get the feeling it's a big day in the English Premier League today. Not for the evening. Then Napoli Juventus, double chance Juventus for the Aka. Real Madrid to beat Celta Vigo. I added also PSG to beat Lorient this evening. And last but not least is the game on the weekend. Wolves versus Manchester United. Torino versus Milan. Torino Milan under 2.5. Wolves United, double chance Wolves. Business versus economics derby in the Newcastle University League. The fuck, Matty. Also, I'll show you FPL as well. This is what I've gone with. Of course, this is the final match day before we get the free transfers and AFCON. I've kept Sanchez in goal. I was debating getting rid of him, but I ended up sticking with Sanchez. Van Dijk, Munoz, Timber, Anderson. I love my backline. I was thinking potentially adding Thiago, Newcastle defender, but I stuck. Bruno, in comes Phil Foden, in comes Minte. NDA out, and who else did I kick? I forgot. I had some. Oh, Semenyo out. Then Haaland and Voldemort leading my front line. King is my first substitute off the bench. Gudmundsson is the second. So in this... No, wait, there's a mistake. Villa will be... Villa 2, Arsenal 1. Did you make that ET? Villa 2, Arsenal. Oh, is that your spoiler 2-2? No. Villa will beat Arsenal. But we're going double chance just to be safe. I'm very curious to see what people will be saying after today, man. Because I think this result is going to surprise people. Not me, but it's going to surprise quite a lot of people. Arsenal are number 1 in the power rankings. That we're not debating that based on the results they've accumulated so far, but the performances, huh? People think they're gonna run away with the league. Do not freaking kill me, man. Yeah, YouTube is up and running. I brought in Foden, Palmer, and Waltermate. I was tempted with Palmer, you know. I was tempted because I think he'll have a good game today as well. He should start. Bournemouth have no defensive midfielders. They won't be able to withstand Chelsea's attacking prowess between the lines.
Leeds and Inter, deliver us from the evil of Arnestein. I can't watch another second of this fraud's weapons-grade terrorismo. The team that gets this bum sacked will gain a fan for life.
Well, it could
Come
be
on,
us.
you Leeds.
It could be us.
Forza Inter vice champions of Europe.
Thank you.
Flat out.
It will be poetic if Inter will be the team to get Arne Slot sacked, because you'll win today. Is it just me, or is there a bit of a kit clash here? I'm not a fan of these red shorts from Arsenal. It's like the white. Oh, I'm not a fan of this, man. I'm not a fan of this. Early kickoffs tend to be dull, but I do back the both teams to score as well. But for me, like I said, Villa double chance at 186 is the much safer option. Let's sync the timer. We're good to go for what should be a pivotal match day. I've chucked $150 on Aston Villa double chance. $150 at 186, I believe. The leaderboard question still has 50 minutes. Oh, did I put 145 instead of 130? Oh, well. Oh, well. You got an extra 15 minutes, I mean. Theodore says, it definitely would be, after all the abuse, our very silly, to say it in a TOS positive way, fans have been behaving towards you. That's what I'm saying, Theodore. It'll be very poetic. Of course, me and you, Theodore, we seen it very early, and there was that as well, but most of the Liverpool fans didn't. They now spun. But I do believe Liverpool will win today, but come Tuesday. Hello, Polak. Hello, Aisha. Thank you for the 7 months. Daniel believes 2-1 Arsenal. That guy's absolutely clueless, so it's even more confidence that Villa will get this result. Best Ronaldo troll ever. What?
What do you have? I have a World Cup. The fuck you said to me?
This item cannot be purchased.
What?
This item belongs to the GOAT, Messi.
What the fuck? Practice.
Cringe, bro. Cringe. So fucking... How old are you, man? Fucking 13 years old, bro. Grow the fuck up, eh? When you gonna grow up, you freak? It's so cringe, bro. These kids, man. Did you see that Portugal and Argentina could meet in the quarterfinals? I feel like that's definitely rigged, because they realize that Portugal ain't gonna make it, I think, beyond, right? That's probably their limit. So if they want to put Messi versus Ronaldo for the very first time in the World Cup, their very last matchup, I mean, that's what they're gonna try and do for sure. So, but I'm not convinced Portugal will top their group, with Colombia and the form they're currently in. I'm not convinced. But that's what they're trying to do. Check La Liga combined on Sky Sport. Let me know, Goku. Send me the link. I've not watched it. Inter will bottle it on December 9th. We'll see, buddy.
Hi, sir. What's your thoughts on Christmas? Have you put a Christmas tree up?
No, I haven't, but I don't oppose the people that have. Like, I mean, at the moment, like, I'm in the process of selling this place and buying somewhere else. So I'm not really decorating my apartment. But the next one, I will definitely do some decorations because he loves them. And it's been a while since I haven't really ever decorated when I've been inside this new apartment. So, yeah, no, of course, listen. My only complaint, if I were to be critical, the people that put up their decorations from November. Those people, I feel like they take it a bit too far. But you know, yeah, I need to ask you, Oaks, to give me a Christmas tree for the next Christmas. Atatatard, mashta for the 26th, kind sir. Why are people making AI generated pictures of Yamal with an older woman? But listen, this is the door we've opened now with AI. We can't complain how it's going to be used. You know, it's there, it is what it is. It's a bit concerning, but you know, what can you do? I am. Nick Snap says 0-0 at halftime, 2-1 to help you towards that new house. Nick Snap has been hitting recently. Nick Snap believes there'll be no goals in the opening first half. Arsenal pressing very high up the pitch. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking that one. Do Norway have a chance against France? Of course they do. Just had your champion breakfast, ready for the football. Indeed, man, the breakfast will keep us filled, ready to go, gives us the energy to correctly predict this weekend's fixtures. And we're looking to have a fantastic weekend, make no mistake about it. We've had a little bit of a blip over the past week. There's no denying that. It's not a disaster, but it's a blip, especially by our standards. So today, we'll be back in business. No, it's too early to make predictions for the World Cup. Like, I need to see number one who's even going to be making it. It's simply too early. Thank you, kind sir. Derby double chance, book it. I'm good, buddy. Kind sir, if by some godly miracle we get a result against you guys on Tuesday, how long do you think realistically Hank Schrader has? Listen, if he hasn't been gone yet, I hate to break it to you Liverpool fans, but it's going to end up in the same situation as United have ended up with Amorant, which is he should be sacked, gets a couple of results, buys him more time, and he'll stay in the job. That's the sad reality. He should go, but like, you'll win today, for example, and again, most of your fan base will be back singing his name, just like you done against West Ham, right? Then you'll get pummeled by Inter on Tuesday, but is it enough to sack him because you won against Leeds? Then you'll wait for the weekend's fixture. You see what you do there. So it's going to end up in this constant 2. How do you feel about Gyok getting benched by a midfielder playing striker? I think it's advantage Arsenal. I do agree with the decision from Arteta. Now then, there's contact in the box, I believe, between Zubimendi and Onana. Me personally, I'd like to have another look at that referee. Indeed, Sakukuk. Always risk-taking money-making, say. We're not here to do, over 0.5 or any of that freaking nonsense. That's long-term not sustainable. Both teams to score or Inter win today. Go with the Inter win. Or Como plus 1.5 if you want as well. But Inter at the moment, we're scoring too many goals. Or Inter 2 or more goals.
What do you think about Glasner as a Liverpool HC? I mean, he's L winner at Kurt 0411. Listen,
for me, Glasner is ahead of Iraola. He's a fantastic manager. Yes, Iraola had a poor transfer window, was let down by the board, but so have Palace. Palace haven't really been able to spend since Glasner has taken over, and they've lost their best players, and they're still doing fantastically well. I would love to see Glasner at Liverpool, but that can only happen, in my opinion, or should only happen next season. Give it to Gerrard, see what he can do. It's his dream job. It could end up being an Ole situation and better. Yes, Muds. No, of course Como won't be easy. Como haven't lost a game in 12 matches, but Inter at the moment we're looking extremely good. All our front four are scoring, so it's going to be tough. Kind sir, why do you account things like rain for your spoilers? Curious to know how rain affects games. So there's different types of rain, right? When there's a drizzle to medium rain, the ball travels quicker on the ground. So a team that plays more on the ground, it benefits them. Equally, there's certain players that don't do as well on the rain. Trouble, Odegaard. Mummy! Saved by Martinez. Big chance for Odegaard, who I thought looked okay against Brentford, considering that was his first full game, because I thought he was very poor against Chelsea. That all came from look at where Timber was, who's the centre-back, pressing very high up on the pitch. Merino fucks it. He's so shit, Merino. And I think Saka's offside. Saka's offside. Merino there got it completely wrong. I don't know how Arsenal won the ball on this occasion, because the camera didn't even show us. But Arsenal are pressing very, very well. Villa need to be a bit careful. Much love, Zonta. Thank you for the 38.
Not a fan of either, but I've seen more tactically from Amorim rather than
No
Wolves.
chance. How?
Yes,
Based
his
on what?
ability
Based on
to
what?
pick
You know
the
fucking
11
about
is
football. Based on
horrible
what?
and his
Based on what?
substitutions
Based
are
on what?
backwards.
Based on what?
But
Based
I
on
am
what?
seriously telling you, you can see his ideas
You're an
clearer
idiot.
than other
But
thought.
Ango, I'm not surprised. You're an idiot. You're the same guy that used to pick up Slot. Why are you now done playing Slot? Did any United fan after Thursday who still says Amorim ahead of Ten Hag, you deserve... He's in. Watkins is in. Oli Watkins. He's in form. Timber. Watkins. Lovely. Watkins has to be. Raya saves. Incredible. We analyzed the game to perfection and we have nothing to show for it. How has Watkins missed that? But that's Oli Watkins summed up in one move. He's done everything right until the end. What can we do, man? How unlucky can we get? He could have even passed it, Watkins, to Rodgers. This is why Oli Watkins will never, ever be good enough. You have to score that. You have to. Raya read him, you know. Raya took a gamble there. That's incredible goalkeeping by Raya, because he moved before Watkins even took his shot, or at the very same split second as when Watkins took his shot, which literally means Raya looked at that and treated it as a penalty, which to some degree it was. Crazy goalkeeping, but Watkins has to do better than that. Has to. Recapping from the video you did, determining which player will be better 3 years later, most of them are already correct. They always will be. Listen, 3 years from now, 2 years, but I never get those things wrong. Lovely play by Tillemans. Finds Rodgers in between the lines, looking for Mudson. This is the key to Aston Villa. The overlapping fullbacks, where Arsenal don't usually attack with as much force as Villa do on the fullbacks. Keep an eye. They'll be the key. They have to pin the Arsenal fullbacks back. Who will win the World Cup? I haven't got an answer yet. I haven't analyzed. Mado, Kamara, lovely play. Villa looking very good here. I think Zubimendi, it was on Rodgers. We got a very good game of football here. Saka at the other end. Trouble. Yeah. Both teams pressing well, I feel. You too, generous MC, with the gifted sub towards Hui and Theodore Cruz. Hello, sir. I was in Germany for the last weekend and I watched Union Berlin versus Heidenheim and Dynamo Dresden versus Dusseldorf. Cold. Of course it's cold. Listen, in Germany, stadiums are fantastic. Atmosphere is amazing. Prices are cheap. Yeah, there'll be over 2.5 goals in this, but the safest one is to go Villa double chance. I mean, that's free. At the odds it's at, it's free money. What's your spoiler for our game versus Betis? 1-1. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Didn't see your reaction to the draw yesterday. Early thoughts. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest, right? The group stages will be a little bit dead because we had so much drama when it's a 4-man, 14 group and 2 go through to eliminate it. But now, all some of those teams need to do is just beat the worst team and they're through. So, for example, Senegal, France, Norway. It's a fantastic group. But if all teams beat the worst team, they're basically going to be through. So, yeah, I mean... Oh, madre mia, Timber is so good, bro. He's so good. So it's not, I don't think, going to be as dramatic, the group stage. So it's still very early. But of course, there's some matchups that I am... Oh my god! Saka, Martinez saves. Oh, Villa have to close down Odegaard. What a game we have so far. Saka again. It goes wide, but it's offside. It's offside. I'm very much looking forward to the game of the group stage for me is France-Norway. I want to see Mbappe Haaland on the biggest stage of them all. Of course, we'll see the two going head-to-head next week on the second biggest stage of them all. You're such a freak, Ethan. If Villa win this, are they in a title race? Yes. Yes, Tayo, for sure. Mado, Eze. Will Scotland make it out? That's the thing of what I say. Obviously, Scotland have a very tough group. If it was only 2 going through, I'd say you have a tough group. But you should make it as long as you beat the worst team. The algorithm looks to be wrong here. How? Villa have had the best chance. How, Paddy? Villa have created the best chance. They literally created a 0.89 XG and Watkins missed. How can you attack the algorithm?
You said Barca will win La Liga, right?
Yes, correct.
Then why you always go against us in the lead R-board, you freak?
You're such an idiot, bro. You have to take it game by game. You will win La Liga, but you have to take it game by game. Yeah, Inter will beat Como today, but it's going to be a very tough game. I don't know if I should celebrate Iraq going to the World Cup or not for the second time ever. We've got Haaland and Mbappe. Always, bro. Listen, take it from someone who's never watched his team play in the World Cup. Even if we get smoked 10-0 every single game, it would be an honor to watch my team, my country play in the World Cup. So, trust me. Oh, you had the Saka shot on target boosted, Richie. Cold shit, man. He's already got it. Merino is so bad, man. He is alarmingly bad. But then what does it say about Gyökeres when he can't get in ahead of Merino? It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Kamara, boss in the game. Watkins, you're an absolute disgrace, man. Purple patch fool. And Arsenal will look to counter-attack. It's Saka versus Pau Torres 1v1. This matchup concerns me a little bit. Pau Torres not the most agile of defenders. Raf. Corner. Or goal kick, sorry. Goal kick. Goal kick, goal kick. Goal kick. Merino was like this against Chelsea and good against Bayern. Can't hack 2 full 90s in 4 days. Nah, bro. Listen. Nothing's changed. Merino is shit from anywhere outside the box. Like, he's only good inside the box. Outside, garbage.
Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat. Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go. Vamos, Kurt.
What are your thoughts on the re-emergence of ruthless, barbaric, sadistic strikers with smaller frame strikers now seeming to be less attractive to clubs?
Yeah, I'm
Kurt 0411.
It's a good question, but I'm a fan. I feel like obviously when City won that treble with Haaland, it made people realize that ultimately if you want to win everything, unless you have Lionel Messi, this false nine bullshit doesn't work. You need proper strikers. And I'm glad that we are getting back to that because, of course, strikers are the players that should always be worth the most in the team. Oh, good football by Villa. Kamara and Onana and Tillemans. They're dictating the play. Watkins could be in again. Raya doesn't come out, interestingly. Watkins ran the ball off the pitch. That clearly went out. Watkins is dog shit, man. Terrible player. PSG. Well, yeah, and PSG. But PSG have a complete team, though. Wally. If you're gonna start spamming all the fucking questions
of course
today,
I
you're
backslot
starting
when
to
he wins the
irritate me
Premier
already,
League
bro.
on his first season, you absolute donkey. I
Yeah,
have
you're a
two
clown. You
UEFA
didn't have the
coaching
foresight.
licenses.
You
Don't
didn't have the
talk to me
foresight.
about
You didn't have the
tactics,
foresight.
lil
You know
bro.
fuck all. You know fuck all.
You could
know
watch
fuck all.
20
You know fuck
hours
all.
of football a day and not realize players aren't robots.
Hey.
Piffa rat.
How can you claim to know about tactics when you picked up Arne Slot and now you went against him? If you really him, you would have seen it. But of course you weren't, because you're too reactionary. You're too short-sighted. That's the difference. That's why I always win long term, because I can see what's gonna happen before it happens. It will take me 3 months to see something that will happen in 5 years, whereas it'll take you the full 5 years to see that happening. That's the difference. That's the levels that we have here, buddy. Do you think IQ should be taken into account when signing players? Liam Delap makes you look like Einstein, and he is also brain dead on the football pitch. No. Listen, general IQ and football IQ they don't tend to go hand in hand, right? Kyle Walker, one of the greatest Premier League right backs of all time, if not the greatest. The guy is thick as fiction, right? If you actually made him do an IQ test, he'd probably have scored 60 max. Jack Grealish. Not saying he's a superstar, but another player, thick as fiction. Donnarumma. My God, man. You listen to this guy speak, I'm telling you. Obviously, most of you won't understand Italian. As clueless as they come. So, no, the two do not go hand. Yeah, Cole Palmer is another one. My God, man. That mouth breather. Fucking. So, no. The two are most definitely not mutually
Bro, that said,
exclusive.
put double chance on Derby. You need to come outside the mighty Leicester. Have slapped 2 goals in 15
Really?
minutes. Hurt your chest,
Suck
football
it,
IQ is
Ethan.
horrible.
You kept that one quiet, Ethan. Leicester are destroying Derby. That's offside, by the way. That's offside, by the way. That linesman's not lifting his flag. What's Let It Go doing? He's slipping all over the pitch. Or let it all work out, so we not let it go. There has been some drama on the internet over the World Cup being rigged for Messi because of Argentina have the so-called easiest group. Definitely not, but it is rigged. Trouble, Saka's in. Mummy! Goal as a offside. Finally, he's lifted his flag, and he should have lifted it miles before that. Now, here's the thing. I'm not so sure this one is offside. We could be in some trouble here, but it was offside much prior to this. Let's see. So, he's offside. Clear as day. They'll always take risks with the way they keep their line. Arteta celebrates. But it's rigged because Argentina and Portugal are projected to come up against each other in the quarterfinals. What FIFA have realized is that if you want to see another one final Messi-Ronaldo matchup on the grandest stage of them all, Portugal ain't going to be able to go all the way to the final or semis. Quarters is probably the max.
Guys, he sees in the future. Look. How he lost 4K in the Club World Cup is a mystery for him because his agenda-based tic-tac head can't
What about
copy
everything
on him
What about
anything.
everything I mean?
Ugly freak.
Roger's not happy with Ben White. Rightfully so as well. Look at Ben White milking the hell out of that, man. Clown Ben White. And look, he tried to trip Rogers. He's trying to trip Rogers there. What a freak, man. You have to be a grade A freak after all if you turn your back on your own country. An individual who doesn't like football, who betrayed his country. If I was FA, I would ban him from playing football. Coward. Loser freak. No, of course. I mean, Watkins should have made that 1-0 Villa. And, as a result, it will be very tough for us, you know, like, because like we need to take those chances. Will you be doing MLS final watch along? Kicks off after the Barca match. No, but we will be chucking a lot on Inter Miami to win the trophy. Saka dispossessed easily by Rodgers, who finds Watkins surrounded by a few players. Timber's disgusting. Timber's a freak. Timber is outrageous, man. Oh my god, this guy is so good. He's destroying Watkins. And of course, for Netherlands, Timber plays as a centre back. Saka dispossessed again though at the other end. Rodgers slips. The defense are coming out on top at the moment for both sides. Nick Snap said 0-0 first half, that nerd. But of course, Watkins should have already scored. Foul. Pluto says Ben White is better than Timber. Yeah, you need to find a different sport to watch, buddy. Would you take Yok at Inter? Never, never. But we have 4 strikers already that are better than Yok, man. Yeah, Netherlands could go far. I fully agree with you, Wuno. Timber will reach James. Well, corner. For me, right? As right back, Timber has been better than Reece James this season. And, you know, Chelsea fans were picking up Reece James, rightfully so, for the game against Arsenal. But he played in midfield, right? Like, which I found a little bit interesting because you're saying, oh, comparing the two, but Reece James didn't even play as a defender. So, for me, right here, right now, I take Timber. MC says Reece easily. I think it's close, MC. I think it's close. Whichever one you pick, it's close. But I go Timber. Corner, Villa. Arsenal did concede one against Chelsea, but they're not going to concede when the delivery is as poor as that was. Where's the Villa set piece goes, man? Sit your ass back down, freak. SA slipped again. That's a slip. That's a slip. That's a slip. That's a slip. McDonald's hairline. That's a slip. MC says Chelsea fans definitely overrate the majority of their players, but Reece is one of their only top players. I hear that. MZ is not happy. He says Eze needs to be in midfield. What the F is Arteta doing? We're never going to see Eze Odegaard in the midfield in a game like this away from home. You may get to see it at home against certain teams. You're not going to get to see it in this type of game. But yeah, of course, Eze on the left. It doesn't make much sense, but then my argument is, why did you sign him to begin with for that amount of money when you could have spent that amount of money on an actual proper left winger, which is what you needed?
Do we see a goal before HT? 500 on the line here.
Hey, we should have already seen it. Oh, Saka again gives it away. Saka's been, despite scoring and assisting last couple of games, I feel like he's been poor. Next time went with 0-0 first half. We should have already seen one. Hopefully we will get to see one right here, right now. Matty Cash! Blocked by Declan Rice. monstrous block by Declan Rice, who takes a hit on his ribcage. He's winded, but he'll be fine. Great football by Aston Villa. The two best chances of the game have fallen to the home team. I think that was going in, chat. Hey, we'll see Onyx. We'll see, buddy. Absolute perfect analysis from you, Kaiser, but these players are selling. Yes, I'm afraid so. It's not the first time that's happened to us, but I believe. Corner Villa. McGinn to take. Raya was blatantly getting fouled. This one's a foul. All I'm asking for then, referee, is that you keep the same energy when Arsenal have their own corners. And that's Emery's point, right? Like, I agree, these are all fouls, right? These are all fouls. But this is what Arsenal do in each and every single one of their own corners. So, and those are legitimate. So, you gotta be consistent. Like, that's all we're asking for, referee. Ethan, your team is shit, bro. Villa pressing high. Attention, careful, careful. Oh, lovely tackle on Nana. He got the ball, man. McDonald's is on their side, man. Just like last week, the referees are on Arsenal's side, and we're starting to spot a common team. Dare I say, the similar kind of team that we seen last season with the PGO Mobile and Liverpool. Attention. Onana blatantly wins the ball. Nah. Yeah, this is problematic, eh? This is starting to become problematic. It's not a coincidence. And even Theodore agrees. Not in United. I mean, maybe Watkins being wasteful. Trina Leicester. Haha, suck it, Ethan. Trina Leicester. Suck it, you inbred fool. What's Eze doing? Let it all work out. He is having a stinker, Eze. One game merchant. He's had one good game. Nobody wants to talk about it, but he's literally only had one good game. He's been dog shit in every single other game. No foul, no foul. Referee! Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. What is this shit, man? Just fucking wear the white Arsenal kit and be done with it. Come on. Every single time an Arsenal player is touched, it's a free kick for Arsenal. Every time. Exactly, Opti. It's because of what happened last season. Arsenal got robbed by the refs last season, so the PGO Mobile selected Arsenal to win the league this season as a sort of give back. No. Marino and Eze, these guys are killing me. They're so bad. Oh, madre mia. Have you seen the rumors of Haaland not starting? Say what now? MC? He's in. Ollie's in. He's up against Timber. Timber's won every duel between the two so far. And he does win that one as well. MC says, haven't read anything personally. Richie says, are we in danger of losing the sport with this stuff? Give that a free kick. I fucking dare you, ref. No good football game and the most watched league in the world is being decided by referees. If you were a kid, why would you entertain this anymore? Richie, the sport is too big. What the hell am I seeing? This other idiot, McGinn. Pure passion merchant. Every duel, Timber was eating grass when Watkins missed the sitter. I would say he was eating grass, buddy. Haaland works for Prime and KSI benched him. Haaland will not play today. No. That's not fair. Hey, foul by Eze. That's not fair. Yeah, indeed, MC. Villa forced to go long because of Arsenal's press. Matty Cash done extremely well again on Mikel Merino, who's lost the ball by my calculations a total of 7 times so far in this game. Rodgers up against Ben White. Couple of step overs. Lovely footwork by Rodgers. Trash. Recycle. Matty, recycle. Arsenal 11 men behind the ball. What do you do against this? Look at this. He's literally 11 men. If it's a trash, that's what you do! That's what you do! 1-0 Villa! Come on! He scored against City, and he's now scored against Arsenal. And that, of course, all came from Mikel Merino again losing the ball. What you doing, McDonald's? You finding a way to disallow the goal? 1-0, Aston Villa. We have analysed this game to perfection. We're going perfect this weekend. Let's hope he's onside, though, because you never know. Look at him waiting to time his run. He's on. He's onside. He's onside. Definitely onside. 1-0 Villa. Come on! Right in between Raya's legs. Honestly, if there's any Aston Villa fan here who can enlighten me in what's happened with Matty Cash, I would love it. Because I thought last season he was comfortably Villa's worst player. I mean, I'd watch this guy play and I'm like, what the, like, how is this guy playing for Aston Villa? This season, the turnaround, and obviously, even after that bad start, I have no idea how a player can turn it around completely like this. Yeah. And let me tell you something. All the disrespect towards Villa. They win this game. You're damn right they're in a title race. Yeah, exactly. First game against Newcastle was disgraceful. Crazy. It was the Spurs game that turned him around. It's baffling to me. But yeah, of course, you know, top manager Unai against his former team. And they can believe. Oh, they can believe if they win this one. No threat, calma. Oh, Emmy's going for a big kick. Villa players were telling him to calm the game down. He's going for a big kick, and they've won the first ball. Attention, McGinn. He's so shit, man. Ugh. These type of players like McGinn, Soboslai, I can't stand them, man. Just freaking running merchants. They're in the team solely because there needs to be a player on the team that just runs. That's just oh, fuck with that, man. Lovely Rogers, corner, Aston Villa. We have analyzed this to absolute perfection. Hui says this lineup from Emery is so smart. Pack the pitch with midfielders to win the second balls and give all the space to Madsen and Cash. It's exactly what I told you before the game began. Well done, Nick Snap. 1-0 for you, buddy. It's their own teammates that clashed. It's not a head injury. You can't stop the game. You can't stop the game. It's their own teammates that clashed. Villa have no right to kick the ball out. Villa have no right to kick the ball out. Hamas says, let's relax. It ain't over yet. Come on, Hamas. One of your experts copies another YouTuber's predictions and acts like they're his. Who? Sean, don't kill me, man. A1? A1's not even here. What did he say for the... A1's not here. Oh, do we trust the Scottish expert with his Scottish picks? Gold. Oh, you go with City minus 1.5. I see. Spurs minus 0.25. Fuck that shit. I disagree with that. This one I agree with. Least double chance. We're going against each other today, buddy. Pickens says I went Villa and under 3.5 at over 5 odds scared. Oh, you're looking incredible, bro. Trouble though. Saka. Ben White, sorry. Straight at the goalkeeper. Did you see Arsenal fans trying to push a Declan Rice Ballon d'Or narrative? He's not even the best midfielder in his own team. I mean, for me, it's absolutely baffling. But yeah, he's had a good couple of games. Don't get me wrong, but I'll just never understand it. I never will. Thomas Partey was better than him last season. Mad shit, man. Let alone Ballon d'Or. They literally said Ballon d'Or last season as well because of those 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. Ah, never. Keeper? Good defending, Matson. He's improved so much. Much love, Sada. Cheers for the 15. Kind. Yeah, well, if we're gonna stay calm, you know. It's a long season. Arsenal fans thought they won the league already. I tried warning them. Oh, good interception by Rice. Problems. Saka's in. He doesn't pass it. Martinez saves. The Ballon d'Or favorite, according to Arsenal fans, with a very wasteful shot. With a pass, basically, to Emi Martinez. Nice, Watkins. Switch him again. Lovely play. Here's Rodgers, who's looking good against Ben White. I like this matchup. Ah, shit. Keep it up, ref. Do you still have City as favourites for the Prem? From day one, I've not changed. Even when the lead was whatever it was, I've not changed. I've not changed because my eyes don't lie to me. These eyes have watched more football matches than my entire chat put together have watched in their lifetimes. So I can't go against those eyes. Oh, Tielemans, madre mia, que jugador Tielemans. And here comes Villa on the counter-attack. Again, it's Ollie Watkins peeling wide. Struggling a bit with the football. There is space for Villa to exploit. Ollie. Oh, it's not a bad idea, man. Good tracking back from Odegaard, because I liked it. Not bad, Watkins. How many minutes? 1 minute of added time. And then we can all go for a cup of tea. Good defending, Tielemans. Madre mia, Tielemans. Madre mia, what a game he's having. Yuri, on a free transfer, remember. He was brought in. Free transfer. Unai Emery net spent profit since he's come into the club. No, not Kappa Blackjack hands. Kappa T. Do you think Chelsea will win today? I know Chelsea will win today. Especially if this result stays as it is. The boost is going to give to City and Chelsea. Favors for the World Cup. I think it's Spain, Argentina, England. I'd say those three. But then it's too early, you know. Mado, Rodgers. Madre mia, Rodgers. He's still going. Exceptional. Oh my God, what a run by Morgan Rodgers. Villa, significantly the better team. That's the end of the first half. Villa won, Arsenal 0. It could have been even more. Arsenal's attack is non-existent. It was never sustainable. Man said Odegaard dark red flop. Odegaard's not even been the worst Arsenal player. Eze and Merino. Oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy. And Arsenal fans get upset. They get upset with me and they claim I have an agenda. But let's talk a little bit. Because
Hell, kind sir. Who do you think will flop in the
too
World
early.
Cup?
Too early. I can't. I need to analyze properly to give you an accurate answer. It's just simply too early. Let's talk a little bit. So, can we agree the problem you've had over the last 2-3 years has been no striker, no left winger, right? So, you go striker, and you go and you spend 70 million on a player that doesn't suit the way you play, right? In Victor Gyok. Then you go left wing. You're like, we need a left winger. Okay, who do you go and get? You get Eze, who's not even a left winger. So make that shit make sense to me. How can I back you guys? You want me to back you? Yes, you have an exceptional squad that's obtained somehow. I don't know how, you've been allowed to spend this much money. Your net spend's been terrible every single year, but that aside, you have a fantastic squad and that helps. But how do you want me to say you're going to win the league when the two positions that you had, I'm not even sure you've improved? Because let's be honest, if everybody's fully fit, you tell me if Kai Havertz is fully fit.
Villa's midfield
I mean, Marino
is
starting ahead
world-class.
of Gyok.
The
Havertz
perfect
starts
combo
ahead of
between
Gyok.
tall, strong, Good on the ball players.
Yes.
Better combination and mix in Villa's midfield than Real Madrid's bulldozer
Yeah,
running
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maicon's
I fully
midfield.
agree, Freddie. I fully agree. I fully agree. And on the left, as much as I don't like Martinelli, right? But the fact of the matter is, Esse is not a left winger, so I take Martinelli and Trossard over Esse on the left. Much love to OB. Cheers for the 7, sir. Yeah. Trust me, I've only had one full loss in Scotland in the past 6. So what are you saying then, Das? So you're saying... Hang on. So you're saying Dunfermline versus Arbroath. What the fuck is an Arbroath? Dunfermline minus 0.25. Okay. Motherwell versus Livingston. Motherwell to beat Livingston. Okay. I'll follow you. Okay. Okay. Then of course this is my best expert. He focuses mostly on Argentinian football. I see this one happening, but we do disagree on this. I see this one coming in, but I disagree on this as well. For me, Liverpool win today. For me, Liverpool win. City minus 1.5 I can see, but let's wait for the starting 11 because Haaland, there's rumors that he doesn't start. So people are saying that apparently, and this is my FPL for those wanting to know. Chat, what does that mean next to Munoz? What's that little thing? So the rumor is that you said KSI. So the rumor is that Haaland is going to get benched because Haaland, of course, has a deal with Prime. KSI would know. And he's benched Haaland. I mean, I must confess, chat, this one is a little bit suspicious because, like, there's no way you have Haaland home Sunderland and you bench him, right? Like, there's no fucking way you would do that. Like, that to me is making me concerned. And he makes a good point about Marmoush's last game before AFCON, but, like, ultimately, Sunderland, they're not a team, like, you're not playing home Leeds, you're not playing home Burnley. Like, Sunderland, these guys have been incredible this season. So for me, I mean, I would assume Haaland starts, but that definitely does confuse things a little bit. He has a deal with Prime, lad. He's not the effing manager. Yeah, but do you not think they like it's a bit suspicious for me? And KSI is doing well, Jay. He's top 55k in the world. I'm top 282, so he takes his FPL seriously. But why bench Haaland for Marmoush and versus Sunderland? I hear that. I mean, but ultimately his logic isn't the worst because with Marmoush departing to AFCON, Manchester City will not have a backup striker, right? They basically wouldn't. Haaland does go around telling people that he's been benched. We'll see what happens. There's just this rumor floating around. Of course, who do I have vice captain just in case? Oh my fucking god, I put Saka vice captain. Fuck, man. I never touch my vice captains, man. Fuck. That's what I'm saying. My vice is Foden. Yeah, I should have put Foden vice. Ah, oh well. The badge is so cold, man. The Phoenix and the Alien. Maddo. You were spot on this Arsenal game, sir. Thank you, Rude. What do you have, Kaiser? Me
I
pretending
know you
to
would
be
love to smell that finger.
fuck are you sending me? Weekend shit. You're so fucking cringe, bro. What the fuck, man? You're such a fucking weirdo, Freddy. Me pretending to be a Make-A-Wish kid to meet Ruben Amorim. Please, hey, please. Please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 man. Why are people so funny, man? I can't. I can't. Ah, madre mía. Abhorrent. Surely enough is enough. Another weekend, another JJ Gabriel Bombasso. Every weekend.
Yeah, the last sort of 10, 15 minutes of real one way watching them.
18 minutes we've been playing.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, the last sort of 10, 15 minutes of real one
It's
way.
crazy, don't get me wrong, but listen, there are rumors, United fans, not to alarm you, but Barcelona are circling like vultures. And if you're JJ Gabriel and you're looking what's happening with Kobe Mino, you're looking at the football that Manchester United are playing under this grade A terrorist. A player who, by the way, in my opinion, is probably already good enough to play for Manchester United's first team. You gotta begin asking questions, right? And then you look at Barcelona, you look at Hansi Flick, with what money? It won't even cost them, that's the thing, bro. You look at Hansi Flick, and he plays players like Dro, players like Casado, players like Gerard Martin, with respect. He has a deal until 2027. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, you know? What if he leaves in 2027 on a free? It's a player Manchester United cannot afford to lose. And my feeling is, under this manager, if I'm JJ Gabriel, I know where you know what decision I'll be making and where I would be going if indeed the Barcelona offer is true. Exactly. Chido Obi. I mean, it's crazy. Will Newcastle win? Against who? I haven't analyzed much of the following fixtures other than the one. So I can tell you Chelsea win. I can tell you City win. And I do think it'll be minus 1.5. Everton Forest. For me, I'll be leaning towards Everton. Or we could go...
This is what Barca needs.
We could go BTTS in this game. Even though it's two on paper defensive managers, I do think they'll be BTTS. Then, Newcastle, Newcastle against Burnley. I mean, yeah, you should win this. I mean, fucking hell, if you don't win this. Burnley are terrible at the moment. I could see a 1-1 in that. And then Spurs against Brentford. For me, I think Brentford will beat Spurs. I think it'll be fitting if Brentford are the team that puts the final nail in Thomas Frank's coffin. There isn't anything that we've seen. Obviously, this is a bit of a peculiar game because at home, Spurs are all the way down there. Away, Brentford are all the way down there. So, both teams play a lot better at the opposite side. But I do believe Brentford, with having rested players against Arsenal, to me, I think Brentford will come out here and get the 3 points. But yeah, over 2.5 if you will, both teams to score. That all should apply. But I love again, Brentford double chance I think could be free cha-ching. But even Brentford win. Trust me, and the boys are ready to beat his old team. Bet on me to score, I'm confident. Is that actually you, Kudos? First time chatter, oh my days. Is that actually him? Oh my god. Kudos. I'm a big fan of you, kind sir. You're 10 times the player Bremo is. I was telling you United fans because they kept thinking that Bremo's better than you. I'm a big fan of yours. Best of luck in the World Cup as well, Kudos, against England, Croatia, and whoever else makes it in that. Much love. Oh, it's you, Oaks. Oh, fucking hell, that idiot has been getting. This is who Barca need. Barcelona have concrete interest in Schlotterbeck. Yeah, this has to be the one. And this is coming from Dortmund sources. A transfer to Barca is a serious possibility. Schlotterbeck has not yet informed Dortmund of his decision. This has to be the one. It has to be the one. Yeah, it ticks all the boxes. Left-footed, exceptional. For me, that's the defender Barcelona have to get. Glazing Uoks is insane. I'm in disbelief if that's actually him. Hello, Kit. With your constant hate of Amorim and your deluded love for Ten Hag, can you explain how the great Ten Hag chose the Butcher over Timber and Anthony instead of Kudus? Also, do not get me started on Onana. How do you know, Spud? Give me fucking proof. Give me proof. You know who Ten Hag wanted? Ten Hag wanted Nkunku. Ten Hag wanted Gakpo. Ten Hag wanted Semenyo. Ten Hag wanted Alvarez. That's who Ten Hag wanted. That's who Ten Hag wanted. You don't know shit, bro. You don't know shit. You're not behind the scenes. Stop pretending like you knew shit. Ten Hag wanted Timber. Ten Hag wanted Timber before Licha Martinez. That was his first pick. Educate these guys, Happy. If Frank loses today, is it time to go? There are 3 managers in the Premier League who I am in disbelief they're still in charge of their respective teams. There is Amorim, Slot, and Thomas Frank. If they lose today, I can't defend him anymore. I'm surprised. I thought Thomas Frank would not succeed in his first season, but I thought he'll stabilize the team. There's been no stability in that Spurs team. And if you lose against your former team, despite your former team having sold the best 2 players that they had, then for me... Here we go. Double substitution for Arsenal. They need to change something. On comes Gyok. And I think on comes Trossard, is it? Gyok is on for sure. Gyok is on for sure. Merino was absolutely terrible in that first half. And Trossard. It's Gyok and Trossard, and you'd assume it's for Merino and Eze. Eze potential red flop. The spoiler strikes again. Congrats on another algorithm success. Let's not celebrate too early. And Arteta's having some final words with the 2 substitutes before they come on at a very rainy Villa Park. Are you positive about Chelsea? Absolutely positive Chelsea will win today. So, it is, right? It is Eze Merino, I'd assume. Yeah, Merino's off. Disaster. Yeah, for United, it's tougher to determine who should come in instead of Amorim if he's indeed going to go after the Wolves game. Spalletti would have been the one and obvious choice, and I can't believe you missed out on the fact that you could have had him. Now it becomes tough. Obviously, the dream about Iraola, Glasner, I'm not sure how realistic either of them are at this stage. If it has to be an interim manager, I wouldn't be opposed, honestly, as crazy as it sounds, to give it to Ruud. Rossi wants Carrick. Give it to Ruud until the end of the season. Can he really do worse than Amorim? No. Like, bun it, you know? Yeah, as a hooked, potential red flop for let it all work out. Who, like I said, is a flop that's gone under the radar because he's only had 1 good game. Second half underway. We got the Villa double chance. Feeling good. Let's hope we can get this. Bang. I do expect Palmer to start, yes. I'm hoping he starts because it's a perfect matchup for him. Thoughts on your autobiography? I've got so many requests to write a book. But at the moment, I'm not like I want to do it when all is said and done. I've got so much left to achieve. I'm not the type of guy that wants a show about me or an autobiography. Netflix, yes, they've been in talks. They've had some cameramen to capture some early footage, so in 30 years' time it will look, of course, cold. But I specifically told them I don't want another Vinicius situation. Keeper? Fucking hell. Corner of Arsenal. Where, you know, you release like, and you've not achieved yet what you know you're destined to achieve. It's ridiculous. Who do you think is a better manager, Xavi at Barca or Xavi at Madrid? What a disgrace of a question. Xavi is 10 times the manager Xavi is. Icy Penguin says, I need a winner at United. Give me Conte. You could have had Conte. Conte was begging for the United job a few years ago. But according to your boy Gary Neville, he's not United material. Corner Arsenal. They're trying to get to Emmy. They were unable to, and as a result, Arsenal won't be able to score without fouling the goalkeeper. Keeper. Again, man. Again it's happened, huh? We need to, like, I don't know, obviously we're not hearing the shouts from Emmy. We don't know if he is indeed shouting, but twice, Konsa on the first occasion, Onana on the second occasion, they've both haven't listened to the shout, if there was a shout. But then Emmy did put a hand out, so maybe he didn't say it's his ball. We're not going to know that for certain. Good start by Arsenal to this second half. Offside! 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 Gyok peeling to the left. Gyok. Still Gyok. Fatty. How much are you up by sports investing in the last month? Oh, not as much as I want. I'd probably say I'm up like 2.5K. I'd like to be up by more, but yeah, the Akas haven't hit. And we had a bad week over the past week. Jokes, are you confident in goals for next year's potential release? And if you would have any potential big sponsors? Oh yeah, sponsors, obviously I'm talking to many. Goals, I don't know. I hope so. I really do. Yeah, sure thing. Look in the bush. Sure thing, buddy. Yeah, sure thing, freak. The experts have popped you too much for your overall return for yourselves. Probably 10K plus. No, experts have gone up. Like, I mean, experts have done well. Obviously, some haven't. So we, you know, but those have been kicked. Haaland benched. You're lying. KSI was right. You're lying. MC, can we get confirmation? Haaland starts. Fuck, thank fuck for that, man. These idiots lying. He starts and says MC. MC confirms he starts. Thank you, MC. Haaland starts. Suck it, freaks. Theodore asks, how does it feel to be so young, but already cemented your legacy in the Messi Ronaldo level of GOAT tier? Game developer and football manager up next. Trouble. Oh. Chance for Trossard. It feels amazing, Theodore, but it can also work the opposite way. There's been a lot of young people that have achieved a lot of success early on, but then they've... Yeah, he was on sign. But then they became complacent. Good movement by Trossard there to move with the Aston Villa defense as it was moving up to stay on side, then react quickly to the pass. It's tough in Senegal. It's tough, but if you can win the game against the weakest team, it could be enough, even if it goes wrong against Norway or France. Do you think that if Yildiz played in a top club like Barca, Bayern, or Real, he could be in the next top 30 Ballon d'Or rankings? Haha, suck it, Zach. You're admitting that your own team isn't even big. Haha, freak. Oh, Madsen's quick. Madsen's very quick. Recycle. Oh, Onana v Rice in strength. Rice wins the battle. Arsenal dispossess Villa. Arsenal on the counter-attack. Trouble. Big trouble. Goal. Trossard. Fuck, man. It all began with Rice's interception in midfield over Onana. From then on, I don't think it'll be a Saka assist for those of us that have Saka and FPL, but immediate impact by Trossard. I think Konsa done remarkably well there to prevent Gyok from tapping it in. 1-1. Shit, man. Let's see. Saka's onside. That goal is perfectly legitimate. Yeah, it's legitimate. It's legitimate. Both teams to score comes in. If you had that, that was a good one. I think Emmy's touch on the ball there. I wonder if it was better letting it go. I don't think it was going straight to Gyok, but you know. You think they'll give Saka the assist? Okay, that's some good news for FPL. Fuck, man. Now we're in trouble though, because Villa cannot let that affect them. Oh, Matson, man. Yeah, they're claiming. Trouble. Arsenal look like a different team with these two. Well, specifically Trossard more than anyone. Well, never mind. Way. What do you think about your Inter today? We will win, but it will be close. No, I haven't got Inter Miami Vancouver. No. But we're going all in on Inter Miami to win the trophy. Can I ask you, if Thomas Frank fails, it's good to take Edin Terzic? From the available managers list, Terzic could be a good gamble, but I'm not sure long term if he's the right man in charge. Oh my god, double nutmeg. One from Saka, one from White, and then Gyok. Gyok. Fatty. And it's been on the counter-attack. Tillmans finds Watkins. Blocked. Gyok is so bad, man. Wide, Watson. Oh my god, Rodgers and Matson combining. Lovely play by this Villa left-hand side. Rodgers in particular looks wow. But look who's there. Oh, finally, a free kick Villa. I'm not so sure it was. I'm not convinced it was, but we'll take it. Oh no, it was. He doesn't touch the ball. It's a foul. Gyok is terrible, Patrick. Just admit it, bro. But the sooner you admit it, the easier life becomes. Don't do what Liverpool fans were doing with Darwin Núñez. They denied the inevitable for so long. They fought against it, fought until it became too obvious to ignore. But it makes it so much more complicated, just having to fight for Gyok and claim he's actually good and try to come up with excuses for why he's not playing well. You have to just face facts. He's just not good enough, and he definitely doesn't suit the way Arsenal play. Free kick Villa. Cleared away by Rice. Lineups are starting to come out. Palmer starts for Chelsea. We expected that. Oh my god, McGinn, what a ball! Trash! Yeah, what a trash pass. What the fuck was that? What a ball by McGinn. He was onside as well. What the hell is that? Bombasso MC, I'm concerned Nico G and Bernardo are getting rent to the ground, but there's no other options. Are both starting again? Yeah. But MC, what about O'Reilly in midfield? There's a clear foul that wasn't given, by the way, for Villa there, man. It's ridiculous. Exactly, Zesco was available. I followed your channel for months and I got to know of your dark past yesterday. What do you mean, my dark past? João Pedro benched. Taking him out of FPL just in time. Well, I took him out last one, actually. There's no way there's still people that still have João Pedro in FPL, though. Tosin's not even in the squad. He took him out. Ruthless. Don't shoot McGinn, please. Good spell by Villa here, looking to respond after conceding the equalizer. Yeah, so City starting with their strongest 11. Yeah. Keep it moving. Lovely football. Kamara's so good, man. He's so good. Another player on a free transfer. Look at this football by Villa. Lovely football by Aston Villa. But it falls to this shitter, who's ruining every single Villa attack at the moment. Arsenal with literally 11 men behind the ball. What the fuck? Gyok can't be for real, man. Gyok is hilarious. The Arsenal literally with their striker, by the way, defending in their own box. I mean, madre mia, elite terrorism. Bergvall benched. Easy Brentford win then. Villa with the long throw. Looking for Onana. Nobody touches it. 2-3 bounces. Matson can hit them. Not on that occasion. Do you think Rodgers, Foden, Saka would work for England? No, but like Rodgers playing on the left, the only way it can work is if you have an overlapping left back. Is that Raul? What the fuck is Raul doing there? Madò. Que jogador, Raul. Que jogador. Does he have an affiliation with Villa? I wonder what he's thinking watching York and Watkins stinking it up. Villa ball. Goal. Yeah, so the only way Rodgers for England left on can work is if you have a left winger. But then the problem is you can't do Rodgers Foden with Kane, right? Because England, you have to base your team around Harry Kane. He's your best player. Stop doing what Southgate was doing, which is try and fit everyone in. Kane needs runners. Kane Gordon will work better than Kane Rodgers, right? Like that's just how it's going to be. Even though Rodgers is the better player over Gordon. You need pace in behind. So obviously, Saka will start on the right, and on the left, for me, it has to be Rashford or Gordon, depending on obviously who's approaching the game in better form. So that leaves only one place, which is the number 10, Foden, Bellingham. I mean, and the issue is you can't do Rice as a number 6 on his own because he can't play that. So you literally need to do. You can only have space for one number 10. It's either Foden, Bellingham, Rodgers, and for me it has to be Bellingham. And then you have options off the bench. It's crazy to think that Foden doesn't start, but that's the current situation England are in. Or Palmer, of course, yeah. And then I would put Reece James next to Declan Rice in midfield. Malen coming on, who's in good form. Good interception! Good interception! Pass it, Kamara! Pass the ball! Why is he taking so long? Lovely pressing by Aston Villa. They've taken a couple of risks now. Can Arsenal capitalize?
Name me 5 players you would spawn in to play football again in their prime.
A little bit of goats in it. Maradona, Ronaldo Nazario, Trouble, Ben White. Looking for Trossard at the back. Trash defense. Those two are obvious. Then I would say Ronaldinho has to be. Zidane. The one player I'm curious as well if he had a different career trajectory. I mean, Bad Joe without the injuries. Van Basten without the injuries. Watkins saved by Raya. Good spell for Villa. Really good spell. I'd love to see Totti as well. Gerrard. I mean, those are some of my favorite players to watch, man. De Bruyne. Well, he's still playing, but De Bruyne back at 18. It's not an easy chance for Watkins to bury that, but yeah, Haaland starts as confirmed. Thank you. Where's the lamb sauce?
Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam in the chat. Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go. Vamos, Kurt.
For sure, Saki. Honestly, Como plus
All of the
1.5 could be
lineups are out now, kind sir.
crazy
Haaland
value.
starts.
Oh, what a ball by Odegaard. Mado. Trossard tried to find Gyok. It's offside. What a ball that would have been by Odegaard. I can't have been offside by that much. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just offside. Incredible vision by Odegaard still, though. You can only choose one. Messi wins the World Cup, or he doesn't, but he knocks Ronaldo out. What kind of stupid question is that? Messi wins the World Cup. Obviously. Hello, A1. I just got back from the footy. I was leaning towards double chance Villa. Yeah, I feel like Villa have been the better team in terms of the chances they've created. Arsenal just have been better second half since they've took off Eze and Merino. Oh, for sure Raul's stint at Schalke is underrated. Raul's career is underrated. He could have easily won the Ballon d'Or in 2001 ahead of Michael. Odegaard, straight at Emmy. He's finding a lot of dangerous areas, Odegaard. Obviously, his end product can always be questioned a little bit. Villa ball. Oh, nah. The hell was that, bro? Was that Zubi? In Spain, they all say Owen stole it off Raul. Yeah, I can see why. Stephen Gerrard, they said, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Arsenal fans with that shit, man. Martinelli's asked to warm up. Who could Martinelli come for? Come on for Saka? Oh, Timber's made a mess of that. Finds Mullen, but then Timber recovers. What do you think would be the perfect move for Rodgers this summer? Why should Rodgers move? Villa should be allowed to spend money next summer. They have plenty of money. He's playing in a fantastic team. I don't think it would make any sense. Madre mia. Odegaard, did Martinez touch it? He touched it. That could be one of the greatest saves in the Premier League this season if he did touch it. Odegaard fisted it with power. He touched it. That's unbelievable. That is world class. That is potentially save of the season. He touched it. He touched it. Debut! It wasn't angled. It was relatively central, but still, man, that is beautiful goalkeeping. And Odegaard is getting more and more into this game. No, I don't think it was going out. I think it would have... I think it would have either gone in or crossbar. Ah! Saka! Oh, that probably would have gone in. From Saka. That probably would have gone in. Yeah. Let's see from here. Yeah, that's definitely going in. Definitely going in. Ooh. Kind said, does Nico Pass start for Argentina? No. There's not going to be any left-footed players there are no out-and-out wingers that are going to be starting for Argentina, right? So players like Nico Paz, Dybala, as long as Messi's still there, is what I meant to say after. No. But in the next World Cup, he should. Well, this Villa double chance is a bit of risk here. Because I feel like Arsenal have been good this second half. The substitute, I say substitute, not substitutes. Here come Arsenal again. Odegaard and Saka. Out anyway. Yeah, this is a bit scary. Foul. It's a bit scary. Odegaard in particular is concerning me. I think it would have gone in, Odegaard's shot. Saka definitely would have. Odegaard is twice the player Eze is, but there is uncomfortable conversations. Oh, there's no debate. There never was any debate. Calafiori will miss the next game for Arsenal, which, again, obviously, when you have the squad Arsenal have, it's not really that concerning, is it? Yeah. Sule as well, yeah. Oh, it's against Wolves. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you're not going to be concerned about that. Obviously, Villa's game plan is very clear. No foul. Referee, man. McDonald's freak. Is that Sancho coming on? There ain't no way. There ain't no way, man. There ain't no way, man. Richie says, Richie's suggesting cashing out the double chance. Kamara's exceptional, bro. Like, so good. Nice, Matson. He's had a really good game, Matson. Good recovery by Saka. Oh, that's never a foul. Oh my god. And Saka will get a yellow. I get minus points on FPL. All because this McDonald's hairline loser can't fucking see. Terrible referee. Oh, nah, he's right. Wait, what? Nah, he gets the ball. Nah, he gets the ball. He gets the ball, chat, I promise you. I promise you he gets the ball. There's no way. Like, the ball cannot move like it did if he doesn't touch it. Nah. Sancho on for McGinn. He touched the ball. You guys are blind, man, if you think that's a foul, much less a yellow. Yellow for the reaction to the referee, but that only happens because the ref is blind. So McGinn and Onana off. Sancho and Bogarde on. Of course, Silver. The ball can't move like it did if Saka doesn't touch it. Like, he had to have touched it. Look at the ball. I'm not sure what Sancho can really do in a game like this. Good pressing from Arsenal again, man. So good. And they do win the ball up high. Oh, risky. Is there a red? Double yellow Saka. Looks like Sancho hasn't seen sunlight since Chelsea. Nah, it's never a foul. Never a foul. The first one. The second one. This one is obviously a foul. What will be Argentina's midfield at the World Cup if no injuries? Good question. So, you know, for me, there's the one obvious weakness in that. Well, obviously, Di Maria's not there, so they have to replace Di Maria. And then there's a big question mark surrounding McAllister. I think one of Soulé or Mastantuono can play to cover the entire right-hand side, to play the Di Maria role, so to speak. Obviously, Enzo Fernandez and De Paul, they will play. Then it's... yeah, I think watch out for Mastantuono because he was starting to come into his own at Real Madrid. And I feel like he'll have a good second half of the season. Soulé for Roma has... But Nico Pass can't play, chat, because Nico Pass is a number 10. Like, Nico Pass can't play winger. I doubt they'll put Nico Pass from the start. Yeah, De Paul will start for sure. And McAllister's place is at risk, I would say. But obviously, McAllister provided them the balance in the previous World Cup to win it. But McAllister was in much better form. He is atrocious so far. And when it comes to international tournaments, you have to play the players that are in form. Yeah, Nico Pass is better than Mastantuono, but Nico Pass can't play on the right. Like, he can't play like the whole wing, you know? Let's hope you're right, Gus. Oh, handball and a red card. Handball and a red card. Malen, oh, handball and red card. Malen, man. That's the problem with left footers. They don't have a weak foot. Calafiori made a mess of that. He's already yellow carded. Oh, Malen. Oh. One goal away from a potential correct spoiler for the Phoenix. Madueke on for Saka. Madueke's been very, very good. I feel like he had a good game against Brentford as well. Saka hooked. Not the best game again for Saka. But I think, by all means, obviously the goal came from him. Tielemans, disgusting football. Lovely play by Kamara. Overlap. Oh, what a ball by Tielemans. Raya comes out. Roger is obviously playing more central since Sancho has come on. Oh, Tielemans. No, he's not been. It's not just today though, Saka. Saka's not been running at defenders the same for some time now. Let's be honest. Let's call it like it is. I didn't think Saka was good against Chelsea. Definitely not. He's been off for some time. Did you hear about Soler? Apparently he wants to play for the Italian national team. Does he? Not a fan of that shit, personally. Pass it, Malen. He's so shit, Malen, bro. I thought Saka looked dangerous today. I disagree. I thought he was very, very wasteful. What do you think happened with Sancho? Was it Haaland making him look good at Dortmund? Looking back, there's no doubt. I mean, he had Hakimi overlapping as a wing back and Hanan next to him. So there's no doubt that allowed him to shine. I think attitude is a problem. There's no doubt about it. You know, you could tell immediately, you know, even the way he responds to criticism. Attention, Tielemans finds Malen. Malen looking for Tielemans again. Cheers for the pass, Gyok. You think Tomori has a chance of starting for England at the World Cup? Tomori is a very hot and cold player. He's having a really good season for Milan, but I feel like, honestly, I don't think Tuchelban's even watching him. That's the sad reality. Oh, Madsen! No goal! So lucky. So lucky, Arsenal. That could have been a timber-own goal. Mado, look at Unai Relly and the troops. Oh my god, that's so lucky. That's the ball again. Where's Malen? He has to go for goal, Rodgers, because where the hell is Malen? Good spell by Villa. There's no way Gyok is quick, man. Yeah, could it be the Villa dagger for the spoiler? Foul, clear foul, clear foul, blatant foul on Rodgers, not given again by McDonald's. And this is what Arsenal have been waiting now, to get Madueke in a 1v1 against Madsen. Oh, madre mia. Seven pivotal minutes plus at the time remaining. You get the feeling if Arsenal can find a way to win this game, it could be title over. Especially with the message it would send to City and Chelsea, who have to play very shortly. Uh-oh. Corner Arsenal. Uh-oh. Martinelli coming on. For who? Because is it Trossard having problems? Because all three players, all three attackers have come off the bench. To be fair, I think in the position Arsenal are in, they could afford to take a risk here. Try and go for it, honestly. Skelly as well coming on. You think Skelly for Calafiori is a given? I like these couple of substitutions from Arteta. Eh? Like, I feel like it's worth taking a step. They're trying to foul the goalkeeper. They can't, so they're unable to score. Martinez is claiming he didn't touch it. Although he says he touched it. He touched it, didn't he? Yeah, he touched it. He touched it. Emmy, what a troll. Okay, so Skelly for Calafiori is understandable. What is the next one, though? I'm curious. Oh, Trossard must be suffering from an injury. He has come on and he's coming off. He scored the goal. And he's off. I don't know if there's an injury there. Hello, Mr. MP. How would you rate Austria's chances after seeing our group? You should be second. And even if you're not, like there's a chance for Terry to go through, right? So yeah, I think you'll make it. Is that fucking Lindelof coming on? There's no way. There's no way. Lindelof. Ew, man. This is the job Unai Emery is doing, by the way. Look at the players he's coming on versus the players that he's bringing on versus the ones Arteta's bringing on. I mean, my God, night and day. Guy is bringing on Lindelof and Buendia. I do like Buendia, to be fair. Buendia on for Pau Torres. Well, hang on a minute. On paper, this is attacking. Is it a change to a back three? Or is someone filling in at right back? It could be Kamara right back, maybe. I don't know. Telemans drops a little bit. It could be that. No, it's Bogarde playing right back. Seems like. Will there be a winning goal? Who's that, man? Buendia, bro. What's wrong, Galen? I have Newcastle over 1.5, Everton over 2.5 cards. Spurs game, both teams to score. City game over 2.5, Chelsea game, Chelsea win. I like it. MC says Arsenal are going to score 90 plus 4 corner. Mado. MC. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, Buendia. That first touch. That's crazy. Foul, clear, ref. Cry, Martinelli. Cry. Show your passport, buddy. Show your passport. Freak. Oh, MC says hopefully he's jinxed it. Man said Sancho. Sancho, bro. Please, man. Honestly, if I were to rank the odds of the Villa players' likelihood to score that are currently on the pitch, I'd put Lindelof as more likely to score than Sancho. Nice Kwanzaa. MC asks, will I watch Cena's last ever match? Who's it against, MC? Do you know? Referee, man. Gunter? Who the fuck is Gunter? Nah, bro. MC. I probably would have watched if it was against like someone. I know.
Steve Clark is a football terrorist when it comes to playing at tournaments.
Yeah, well, you need to, because of the way the format. If it was 2 teams go through, I think you're in trouble. But the fact that if you all you have to do is potentially just beat one of those bottom teams, it could obviously it's a tough group, right? One of the toughest you could have got. But yeah, you have to beat the other team. How many minutes? It can't be more than 5 max. 4 minutes. That's sensible. Yo, boss, I don't know if you remember in World Cup 98, Group C was nearly the same group as now, and last match Brazil gave free win to Norway to let them pass. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Brazil, Scotland, Morocco. Yeah. Yeah. Arsenal long throw. Is Declan Rice over it? Straight to Martinez's hands. The reaction from Villa is they will try to go for the win. Well, not with passes like that. Zed Mohad was caught posting Ultimate Team trading profits last month. And then we wonder why this generation is cooked. There's so many ways that you could spend your time to make actual money, including investing, sports investing, day trading. Keep it up, Madweki. And this idiot is spending his time trading with virtual coins. I've seen it all, man. Oh. Lily, do you remember when you used to deny you're a FIFA, right? Do you remember that, Lily? Oh, the day you're gonna get demoted from Nick's stream will be one of my favorite days on this planet. One and a half minutes to go. We'll take this, referee, if you don't mind. Oh my god. Way, Madweki. Good ball by Rice, that was. Bloody hell. Fisted in. 1 minute to go. We'll call it here, ref. We'll make some lovely chiching. All happy. Arsenal won't be too displeased either with a draw. We'll begin with, thankfully, that I cannot be mudded instantly, which will be nice. Everybody's happy. The both teams to score, people get their chiching. Oh, unless, attention, Sancho. He's so shit, bro. What the fuck is Hinkapi doing? Villa take it quickly. Sancho season. Mado Sancho. Good recovery by Odegaard. I thought he was really good today, Odegaard. But if I had to pick a man of the match, it may well be Tielemans, you know. Oh my god. Sancho! Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Buendia. Penalty. Still ricocheting. Buendia goal! Spoiler! Mado. There's no way. Himiti. Is that the type of goal that changes everything in the footballing season? Mado, the news is filtering at the Etihad. The news is filtering for Chelsea at the Vitality. Aston Villa are about to move up and reduce the deficit to Arsenal. But even City and Chelsea have a huge opportunity. That's the type of goal that could change an entire season. Emi Buendia, and we're here while some dirty mudbloods are there playing FIFA. We're here watching on the grandest stage of them all. Mado! Much love, man. This is the type of spoiler as well for us that could also change everything. Better up and down midweek. Look at the persistence from Villa, man. They kept fighting for the ball. Raya done all he could. All he possibly could. What a finish. And Kamara with the assist as well. Holy shit. Or is it Matson? No, Kamara. Where's Gobbin? Where's Jesper? Where's those idiots? MC! Hey, Mitty. Literally the last kick of the game. Quite literally. Aston Villa have stunned Arsenal, and this changes everything. Emery beats his successor. Mado. Now then, and let's be honest, yeah, it's deserved. In my opinion, it's deserved. If there was a team that more likely to win this game, it was Aston Villa.
How did you meet MCFC, and what did he do to gain your trust?
MC! Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now then. Ooh, now then. Now then. The Phoenix begins with a correct spoiler. Accurate, direct. Oh my days, Villarreal are beating Getafe as well. Getafe down to 10. What does this mean for the Premier League table? Ooh. Arsenal, who I thought, according to many of their friends, won the league a few weeks ago, 3 points ahead of Villa. Manchester City, should they beat Sunderland? The gap between Arsenal and City is just... Two points. Should Chelsea beat Bournemouth, the gap from Bournemouth to Arsenal, 5. MC says this is why people crowning a champion every other week is premature. Listen. I heard the injuries shout, which could explain why you look shaky at the back, Arsenal, but here's my problem with you guys, man. Here's my problem with you guys. The problem was never the defense. It was never the defense. My problem is that attack. That attack is vile. The problem is that every single one of your attackers today under-delivered. Every single one of them. You played all 6, well, apart from 5, apart from Havertz, and every single one of them under-delivered. The Villa players, come on, Buendia, impact. I look at your guys, obviously Trossard scored, but I look at your guys. Martinelli, trash. Gyok, if I speak, they'll arrest me. Merino, Saka, Eze, trash. So when we come to the flops, right? For today, obviously focusing on Arsenal, as we approach a new match day 15. Eze, red flop. That's how bad he was. Merino, shocking. Gyökeres, disgusting. We'll leave it at primarily those 3. Zubimendi, eaten alive in another one of these type of games. I've clocked this game. I mean, Kamara was significantly better. Not flop worthy, but significantly better. The issue is with Zubimendi is he's what I call a nice guy. Nice guys in order to succeed, they want everything to work in their favor.
Robin saying, "Wait for
Everything has to
Saliba
be
and
going
Gabriel or
how
bats
they
at him,"
want.
and the Arsenal
As
fan
soon
base
as there
was
is
gloating that
upset,
their depth is the best in the world.
they
Which one
crumble.
is it?
Of course. My head's on effing Mars. Pathetic. I'm singling out Gyok because he's a completely empty shirt. No, honestly. That one, like, as bad as Marino was, and he truly was shocking, you could make an argument Gyok was worse. No, it's a valid point, MC. I'm willing to say that Gyok and Red Flop super disappointing, but you've always Golonka, you're still defending him. I don't understand the people that continue to defend Gyok. You are baffling me. It doesn't make sense. Barry says scared. You didn't listen when I said I wanted Arteta out. Relax. Barry. I know you've always been consistent with that.
Here. Kurt, today we celebrate, we feast because football wins in the end. F that ugly football team. Always 11 man behind the ball. Depending on corners, freaks, bunch of losers. Another correct spoiler for you. You are on fire.
Thank you.
Sir.
I want to give a shout out to Odegaard. I thought he was Arsenal's best player today. Then, for Villa, I'm going to put them in, then we'll see if we keep them in the list, because these players deserve praise. Emi Martinez, sensational. Matson, incredible, I thought. Kamara, my man of the match. Tielemans, outrageous. You could put Watkins flop and whatnot. Cash was obviously got the goal, but I don't know if he was that good, but he got the goal. But it's this Villa midfield that I'm in love with. Rodgers was good. I like Rodgers. These two especially, the intelligence they have. This guy here, he was bought in on a free transfer. I don't think people quite realize that Aston Villa have been, Unai Emery has been operating with, it's not, they've brought in players, but they're at a net profit Villa, right? Since he's come in. They've had to sell players, he's had to work with what he has got. A lot of these players, not a lot, but there's a lot of players here that were here when Emery took over. And that's why, like, I loved when people are, Villa. It's incredible. If they didn't start as badly as they did, which I'm still a bit confused how they started that bad, because I remember watching, I know it's pre-season, but I remember watching Villa play in pre-season against Villarreal. They were on fire, Villa. They won every game in pre-season. I'm like, okay, these guys are looking good, man. I think I had them finishing 5th this season in the Premier League. I'm like, these guys are looking good, like. And then for some reason they capitulated when they started, which I don't know how and where that came from. But nonetheless, incredible turnaround. Nobody would have seen this coming after that start. They couldn't even score a goal. Chelsea to beat Bournemouth. For me, locked in. Palmer starts. Fofana back in. Reece James back in. Gusto back in. Yeah, I mean, I love that Chelsea team. They'll win that game.